Namaskar to all of you, my dear students, and welcome to your 22nd day online class. And within 3 days, 19, 20, and 21st, you learned about the preposition and some rules left that I am about to hear. I'm here about to continue prepositions. The next one is use of at. That means ma. Its uses are generally first one is to show time. Third one is religious festival. Third one is small area. To show time, religious festivals, small area. These are the general use. Means it's not that in details, but generally you know that some normal use of at is to show the time, religious festivals, small area. For example, as you can see here, to show the time means at 10 o'clock, at 2 o'clock. Similarly, religious festival, as in the previous rule, I made it clear that national festivals or international festivals you use on, but for the religious festivals like Dasai, Tihar, Chhath, Holi, etc. you can use at, like at Tihar, at Dasai, and similarly small area means not that you can say that the big one, for that you can use small, or the you can surrounded area like at airport, at room, etc. So these are the normal use from the viewpoint of means class 8. For the class 8, you know these are the normal use of at. Similarly, rule number 9. Use of by. In rule number 8, you can learn use of 9. Use of by. The meaning of by means samma wa dwara. The first one is for agent in passive voice. Third one is for certain time when the action is over. Third one is means of transportation. Fourth one is to show near location. Once again, for adjective passive voice means, as I have taught you while teaching the voice text, the subject means the subject that you find may be of two types, maybe the animated and the object that you find, two objects when you find in the passive voice, that may be the animated and unanimated object. So animated or unanimated object means first one is animated means living and unanimated means non-living. So for you know that while making into passive you may bring either the animated or unanimated object, that is not important, but here you know that for the use of by, you know that whenever you are about to change into the passive, at that time generally you write by plus agent, except 13 words: everybody, everything, everyone, somebody, something, someone, nobody, nothing, no one, you, we, they, people. You accept these 13s. Rest means subject in passive voice can be written by plus agent. Second one is for certain time when the action is over means like sometimes when you are said or when you are asked to do that any action in a certain time when so that should be over, like he will arrive here by 2 o'clock, by 3 o'clock, that means he will have completed the works by evening or by morning, means that one is the certain time when the action will be over. For that also by is used. Similar the means of the transportation by bus, by car, by train, by aeroplane. And next one is the to show near location, means by him, by the door, by the house, such location also. To show such location we can use by. So here 2 or 3 examples you may have for by. As you see here, the work was completed by him. Second one is he comes here by car. Next one is, so this is the use of by, that means in Nepali samava dwara. Now rule number 10. In rule number 10 you will learn the use of since, for and during. Since, for, during. If you go as a connectives, since means kinaki, for means lagi, during means not used as a connectives. But here in prepositions, since means dekhi, for means also dekhi, during means avadhi bhari. And the use is little bit different. Though you know the since or the for or the during near about is same, but its uses are little bit different. The use of since shows that is used to show starting point of time. For means is used to show starting point of time and it is still on. And during means for one point of time to another. What I want to say through the usage, you know that since is used to show starting point of time is when the action is started. That is on or not, no matter. But for is means that so is used to show the starting point of time and the action is still on and will be on in forthcoming days too. And during is for one point of time to the another one. How the uses are means can be made, that will be clear with the given examples. Here 3 examples that will make very clear. I have been teaching here since 2016. Now here, I have been teaching here since 2016. BS. Otherwise, you will be in confusion whether AD or BS. Second one is he has been taking meal for half an hour. Third one is we have lots of fun during. That's it. Now here, first one is saying that I have been teaching here since 2016, means starting time 2016. After that, may be on, may not be on, or whether I did that performance or did that duty or not, no matter. It shows only the starting time with a certain year. But in per means half an hour means the action of taking meal, half an hour completed, still that action is going on. How long time it will go, that is not sure. Whereas we have lots of fun during the same means during the say shows that from one point of time to the another point of time means from Ghatastapana up to maybe the Purnima, means during that period it shows. This way you can use the since for or the during in preposition. Now the next one. Use of unto and the into. As I made it clear, use of in, use of un. Now you might have been thinking unto and into means what? As I told you, un is used to show upper location, in is used to show the inner location. So either upper location or inner location. Yes, for that in un is used. But unto and into means, that's, though I am not going to write here, I will make it clear with this examples, with this practically I will make it clear. This is the base, this is the base, this is the upper side. Here you may say also that the mobile is on my palm, for that the mobile is on my palm, but same mobile if it's kept with the speed on my palm, see, comfortably means in a relaxed way, but with the speed as it goes on my palm, this is called unto. Same thing inner side, when something goes with the speed, like sometimes in the classroom, that when you are outside either for the toilet or for the drinking water, at the times your teacher gets inside and you come to know and you get in a hurry, you get very fast and reach at the door and then hold yourself with your hands, and sometimes you squeezed also in the room, you get in the room without any, you can say that the permission from the teachers, that means with the speed you are getting in, that's called the into. So with the speed, upper level means upper side when you keep something unto, with the speed inner side if you keep, that is into. And now next, the use of with. This may be for your level, maybe the last one. With, this is the 11th one. With means leva, sita, sometimes we say sanga also. It has only two use. With tools. Second one is for company, and instruments or equipments that is used for chopping, cutting or making some tasks. For that we use with. Similarly for company means like with father, with mother, with uncle, with brother, with sister, etc. So for this you can say that's like the vegetable is chopped with knife. Similarly the tree is cut with an axe. Similarly I write the letter with a pen. So these are the instruments, and for the company, as I told you, that's with father, with mother, with sisters, with brothers. So this is the general use of the with. In this way, these are means up to now whatever I told you, including 19, 20, 21 and 22nd days, that these are the general use of prepositions. And the details, that means it has, you can say that the more uses that will be made clear while teaching you the phrasal preposition. So I would like to give you the thanks for joining the class up to means on 22nd also related with the prepositions. Okay, thank you very much.